Let's talk about a critical financial tool for everyone. An emergency fund. Essentially, it's a dedicated, readily accessible pool of money set aside specifically for those unexpected curveballs life throws at you, like sudden medical bills, car repairs, or even job loss. The core purpose is to act as a safety net, preventing these unforeseen expenses from completely derailing your financial stability and forcing you into high interest debt.
Exactly. And it's important to distinguish this from regular savings. This isn't your vacation fund or your down payment savings. This is your break glass in case of emergency money. It's that immediate buffer that gives you breathing room when the unexpected happens, preventing a minor setback from becoming a major financial crisis.
Right? It's about building that essential financial cushion. So, David, beyond just understanding what it is, the big question for many is how much do people really need to have in this fund?
That's the $1 million question, isn't it? Or at least the several $1,000 question.
The common recommendation for an emergency fund is to save enough to cover 3 to 6 months worth of your essential living expenses. Think rent or mortgage, utilities, groceries, and transportation. However, this is highly personal. Individuals with less stable income or more dependents might need to aim for 6 to 12 months. And for those feeling overwhelmed, starting with a smaller achievable goal like $500 to $1,000 is a great first step.
That flexibility is key. It's not one size fits all. A freelancer or a single income family with kids has a different risk profile than a dual income couple with stable jobs. The goal is to have enough to weather a significant disruption, whether that's a job loss or a major unexpected bill, without panicking and making bad financial decisions under pressure.
Absolutely. It's about tailoring it to your personal circumstances. Now, for many, the sheer idea of saving several months of expenses can feel daunting. So, David, what are some stress free strategies to actually build this fund?
This is where it gets really practical and honestly quite simple.
Building an emergency fund doesn't have to be stressful. Key strategies involve setting realistic, smaller milestones, automating transfers from your checking account to a separate savings account, that out of sight, out of mind approach, and starting small with regular contributions, even $5 or $10. It also helps to review spending for cuts, redirecting funds from things like dining out or subscriptions, and utilizing any windfalls like tax refunds or bonuses. Finally, keeping these funds in an accessible, high yield savings account is crucial for both safety and growth.
Automation is the silent hero here. By making saving a non negotiable automatic habit, you bypass the daily temptation and the mental effort of deciding to save. It just happens. And putting it in a high yield savings account means your money is working for you, earning a little extra interest, even while it's just waiting for an emergency.
I see. So it's about setting up the system and letting it run.
Mia, what's often overlooked is how these strategies, especially automation and starting small, fundamentally change your relationship with money. It shifts from a reactive, stress driven approach to a proactive, empowering one. It's not just about accumulating cash, it's about building the discipline and the confidence that you can handle whatever comes your way.
That's a fantastic point, David. It's about building financial confidence. So we've covered what it is, how much to save, and how to build it. Let's wrap up by talking about the real world impact and the ultimate peace of mind this safety net provides.
This is the real payoff.
The real world impact of an emergency fund is profound. It's an investment in your financial well being that gives you the flexibility to make big life decisions, like changing careers or pursuing education, without the immediate fear of financial hardship. Research consistently shows that individuals with emergency savings report higher financial well being and experience significantly less stress.
Exactly. It's not just about surviving a crisis, it's about having the freedom to thrive and pursue opportunities, knowing you have that solid foundation beneath you. It unlocks choices. That's why it's a cornerstone of real financial security.
So, to wrap up, David, if our listeners take away just a few key points today, what should they be?
I'd say four things. First, your emergency fund is a dedicated safety net, not a general savings account. It has one job: to protect you from unexpected expenses and keep you out of debt. Second, while 3 to 6 months of expenses is the goal, don't let that paralyze you. Start with a goal of $500 or $1,000. That first win is powerful. Third, automate it. Set up a small, recurring transfer to a separate high-yield savings account and forget about it. It's the easiest way to build the habit. And finally, remember, this is an investment in your peace of mind. It reduces stress and gives you the freedom to make better life decisions.